was cool, man. First time in Bissau.
How was it? Now, first, uh, let's take it from the start. Basingila.
Vraiment.
Moi, je veux voir l'Instagram. Anyway, tell me.
Well, as you said, man, a year and a half without a show, without even traveling.
Yeah, you did like a whole year and a half without ever doing a show in front of people. So you were completely
course,
virtual.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
How did you feel? First of all, like I remember one day you were really down. We were on the phone and you were down. You were really down because of everything that happened to all of us. And you were telling me, you know what, Kaysha, I need to find a way to go to Africa because I need that energy. I need to refill myself of African energy anywhere, Ivory Coast, Senegal, Congo, whatever. And I remember even saying myself like, yo, if I didn't have, when we were almost going to Congo, I was like, maybe I should invite him or whatever. But then you had your things to do. How did you feel when you landed, like in Guinea-Bissau and in Africa? How did you feel like when that first breath of once they opened the plane and you?
Yeah, man, I definitely shed a tear. I ain't gonna lie, it was intense. Because I have a special connection with the continent. And we all do, I guess, to some different extent. And we all have that feeling. Yeah, born, raised.
Yeah.
So and even it doesn't matter where I go, as long as I'm on the continent. And bon appétit, vraiment.
Merci, papa.
Donc, dire, le show dans lequel on peut manger à l'aise.
Le show, on peut manger à l'aise. Si tu veux péter, t'y paies.
Bon, ça, quand même, peut-être pas, peut-être.
Non, nous ne sentons pas l'odeur. Parfois, je mute les... Et puis, proutouk.
Petit gouloul. No. So yeah, man, it was. Look, first of all, let me start by even sending a big shout out to Ricardo Nobrega from Ekarga Music.
Yes.
And Mateus from Phoenix Sounds and Lights. I mean, those two guys definitely put together a very, very, very important cultural event first and foremost.
Yeah.
So I was one of the headliners, but I was not necessarily the big heads were Yasmine and Bodoxa.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was, together with DJ Spencer, their DJ, they were like, look, buddy, we want to have you on board, man. We don't necessarily have to, invite you, but because, we really, really love your vibe and it would be just great. We wouldn't see anyone else but you joining us on this type of trip. And I was like, well, you know what, man, if the conditions are right, the money's on point, and the conditions were right, the money on point. And Ricardo is one of the very few guys who has been calling me when I was dealing with COVID. So I was like, you know what?
Me too. He was like, anything you need.
Yeah.
I can come, bring you. My wife can do your soup, etc. I remember.
Man. And so definitely a brother that's been very, 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 very kind, and very appreciative of him, very caring indeed, and very, very appreciative of him thinking about me. So anyway, we, he flew the whole team. They flew the whole team, and so we arrived in Bissau. It's a 4 hours flight from Lisbon.
Mm-hmm.
So you land, man, and it's that feeling, bro. First of all, when you arrive, it's very different from any other countries that I've been in Africa in general, because the architecture and the houses, everything is built in a very peculiar way.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Tatiana? How are you doing? Welcome. And so I really liked it. It was very interesting, very different from what you would see elsewhere, even in Angola or Mozambique for that matter. Architecture is completely different.
Je vais follow des gens sur Insta pendant que tu parles. Vas-y, continue.
Funny. And yeah, man, when you step out of the plane, obviously with the mask on, it was a bit difficult to really have that feeling right away, but still, nonetheless, through the mask, you could feel the.
C'était.
That's right. That's Christelle. Yeah. Yep. She got the moves, yo. Boom. Here you go.
Everybody.
Here you go, girl.
Hello,
Here you
Chris.
go. Okay.
Eba.
Chris Camis. That's right, yo. At the June. Big shout out to the good people at the June. Come on. Oh, the gun's on fire. Look.
Eba.
La Centrafrique en force. Respectez un peu. L'Afrique gagne. C'est l'Afrique qui gagne. Shit. Non. Look, this is skills, papa. Skills.
Laissez-moi aller follow l'enfant des gens. Oh, qu'est-ce que je fais?
Direct.
Je follow. Club Shada, allez follow. Chris Camis, grande danseuse.
Si.
Ça alors.
Bon, c'est incroyable, hein? C'est quand même pas possible, quoi, comme talent.
Allez, c'est incroyable, fieu. Elle fait des moves, c'est-à-dire que.
C'est incroyable.
Je me suis vu comme une frite dans la mayonnaise, fieu. J'allais. Mon Dieu. Elle a fait trembler le June, fieu.
It was crazy, man. No, grave. No, it was dope, man. And man, it's Africa, bro. And so, even though, we don't speak.
Maman Tatiana, obrigado. Tout va dans le compte en banque de Boddhi Satva.
Effectivement. So, yeah, man, and when you arrive, man, it's just that feeling. The warmth of them, it just feels right. And so, they took me to the hotel, relaxed, and then we went for lunch. Oh, man, the food.
L'Afrique, mon cher.
Mon cher, ils nous ont servi un tchèp boudjine, mon cher, impossible. Ça faisait longtemps que j'avais pu manger un tchèp.
Je suis toujours en live, le Naturi Gang débarque juste après. Comment tu es en live et tu viens ici en même temps? Non, vraiment, tu es une vraie. Dangereuse. Maman dangereuse. Au fait,
non.
Happy birthday, Naturi. C'était son anniversaire hier.
Son anniversaire, si.
Elle est en train de faire un live sur la polyandrie qui est bientôt permise en Afrique du Sud. Donc elle a décidé qu'elle va s'installer là-bas.
C'est bon ça.
Cette fille fait des choses bizarres.
Ouais, ça va être une conversation. Non, mais écoute,
si tu veux un albinos.
Ah, mon cher, ils font des bébés, il faut des bons bébés, les albinos. Faut pas se bloquer, hein.
C'est vrai. What up, DJ Gallas? Oh, Saint-Trux, tenho que te convidar. Comment ça va au Luxembourg? Non, continue. Miss Dalia.
Oh, Maman Dalia. Beauté.
Maman Dalia, faut nous réinviter, hein. On attend, hein. Sirène regarde les deux lives en même temps. Oh merde.
Ah ouais.
Tu vois, normalement, quand nous on finit, moi je commence quand elle est finie. Mais à cause de toi, comme tu es une poule, faut bien commencer plus tôt.
Mais gars, désolé. Hein.
Non, même moi je regarde Naturi normalement à cette heure-ci. Je regarde, je dis rien.
T'as un schmet dans les gars. Tu vois, c'est moi le numéro. Ah, vouloir dire ma
je suis là caché en smet, je suis là. Je les regarde en schmet. Je regarde les gros lolos.
Mon cher, que veux-tu? La Centrafrique et le Cameroun, ça peut produire des beautés incroyables. Hein? Ah oui.
C'est ça, Centrafrique plus Cameroun. Mais tu sais, Centrafrique plus Cameroun, c'est très dangereux. Tu sais que les femmes camerounaises sont très dangereuses. Alors j'imagine mélanger à Centrafrique.
C'est un problème.
Ça, c'est pour vous qui aimez les problèmes.
Non, ça va aller.
pas
Ça
nous
va
les
aller.
Congolais qui
I'm
les
fine.
faisons.
I'm enough. I had enough.
Donc continue.
No,
Donc,
bro. The food, man, on point. And then the first event was on Friday, so we arrived on Friday morning. And so we went for sound check. It's very interesting, man. It's just interesting. That driver almost fucking killed us 3 times the day we arrived.
what?
Oh my god, the driver was something else, man. Fast and Furious. At the end of the whole thing, we called him
Mathieu,
Fast and Furious.
tu vas recevoir des cadeaux Shadaware. Tu vas recevoir des mugs, des t-shirts, des. T'inquiète pas, je prépare le package pour ton anniversaire.
And so, remember, it was mad, man.
What
That guy almost
you
killed
mean
us.
the driver almost killed you 3 times?
No, man. Honestly, very skilled driver. Very skilled. But the velocity at which we were running made no fucking sense.
Oh, I hate that. I hate that when people just drive fast to drive fast.
No, you would have had a heart attack if it's you. Tu allais faire crise cardiaque.
No, I was about to yell.
Oh. Tu vois Avrel dans les Dalton. That guy, sweet guy, but Avrel. There's this huge dude, like 2 meters 2, in this tiny ass, like this dude had the latest Mercedes, you know, the brand new model coupé, break. The latest one, already broken. But I was like, I'm not surprised. That guy be hitting the car left and right.
Oh my God.
Oh man. So before that, he picked us up with this also another brand new Audi, you know, little pickup. But for some reason, I don't know what it did. The cops started following us.
Okay.
But he didn't want to stop. And we were like, what the fuck is going on? We didn't understand why the cops were following us. They were chasing us, actually. And then at a certain point, he started diving into Wall Street. We are blocked by another. Like, it looked like a fucking movie. Yo.
Wait,
there was a car.
Artist inside with you, Yasmine, Bodoxa?
No. It was me, Spencer, and Batman, right? Yo.
What the hell?
No, sorry. Batman was not in the car. It was me, Spencer, and this other guy called Giovanni. So Giovanni was in front. Spencer and I were in the back. And so, as we running, I see Spencer just diving more and more into his seat like that, trying to hide out.
Try to prepare for shock. Like,
and so the cop, look, and the cop, they were driving this like little Peugeot coupe. So eventually we had stopped by this car. It's a one-way street, right? So he's like honking, and then
what up,
look, the cop come out of the car. He's like woo, 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 trying to run out, and the cop grabs his gun and start hitting the car with the cross of his gun. But he's hitting the side, so the driver's side where Spencer was, and Spencer just like literally dove into the. He's like, I'm getting this bullet. I'm getting this bullet.
Oh my God! Wait, that's like the first day when you just arrived in.
We just literally
Guinea-Bissau?
arrived. The guy's picking me up from the hotel to go take me and the rest of the team to go have lunch.
Damn.
And that's on the way to have lunch. And we're like, but fucking stop. He's like, no, I'm not gonna stop because if I stop, they're gonna get the car or whatever. I didn't fucking understand nothing. All I know is that we just got out and we were just scared that the cop would shoot at the car.
Wait a minute. Wait.
Man.
So wait, when the guy is shooting at the car, is doing this to the car. You guys are rolling, or you stop the car?
We're starting to try to get out, and the guy's like telling the driver to stop in Creole. Oh, whatever he says in some Creole shit. I'm like, oh my god,
Damn.
this is next level stuff. We're about to get shot in this bitch.
Nigga, yo.
Wait. That's when I was like, okay, now this guy, if we're bank robbers, that's the driver you want to have. Yo, no, he mystified those cops, man. But we still didn't understand why he didn't want to stop. He didn't give us no explanation as to why he didn't want to stop. Anyway,
maybe he had drugs.
no. God doesn't drink, doesn't do drugs. It's just that he loves to speed.
Damn.
Eventually, we run out. Yo, man, you have got to see what he was doing. Zigzagging between cars. Bah, 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 bah. The guy just
Wait.
enter one street, then another, then another, then another, then another. Those guys, they couldn't find us anymore.
Wait a minute. When the cop does this to the car with his gun.
Yeah, so the cop comes out of the car. There are probably like 3 guys in the car.
But were you stopped at that moment?
We were stopped by one. So basically, this is the car that stopped. We are here. The cops are right behind us. That's our car.
Okay.
Then the car that stopped moves to the right. As we are passing, the cop come and start beating that side of the car. But obviously, he sees that we're not going to stop. As we turn right, time for him to get in the car. We saw them chasing us, but then they lost us very quickly because that obviously it was a brand new Audi, whatever. That thing, man, he put it in sports, and it was just like Fast and Furious, man. Seriously, Fast and Furious.
With artists. With artists inside of the car. What the fuck?
Yo, man.
Oh, God.
Obviously, the cops were not going to shoot at the car because that's not what they do. I mean, probably that's what they do, but none in the street.
Yeah? You think so?
I mean, I would say so because they didn't shoot at us. But man, that shit, and I was like, and I just, for about like 5 minutes,
I would have never entered that car again.
But you don't have a choice because at that moment, that's the only driver available for the day, right?
Oh, I don't care. I'm not entering that car again.
Yeah, but that's you, Papa Case. I already mentioned. I was like, if it was us, and I said, if it was Kaysha here, man, you're not working for him throughout the whole stay. You're out.
Oh yeah. Oh, never ever.
So we arrived, like nothing, and obviously, our host, very kind, very, 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 extremely well organized people. You make sure that we're good. We explain the situation like, this guy, he drives very well for sure, but we're not trying to die here, and so anyway, so they brief him, and he obviously calmed down after that, but it was one hell of an experience. I mean, he calmed down then to get excited again later on as we were running after we have lunch. We have to go do the sound check. Oh man. Now on the way to the sound check, that was another fucking stress. At a certain point I was praying, I said, God, please, I beg, make sure we arrive there safe and sound. I swear to you, man. Like Batman was behind me, Spencer was on the driver's side, and I was in the front. And we were all grabbing the handles.
And nobody's saying nothing to the guy.
The guy, the most nonchalant brother in the fucking world. He was just driving. What I'm saying, this big dude, il fait 2 metres 2. I mean, fucking 7 foot, bro. Big ass in the car like this. And he's just like, grabbing the phone. At 190 kilometers per hour in little streets, bro.
Bro, I'm not going in this car again.
No.
I don't understand you guys. I don't know how you guys enter this place again. Why didn't you record that?
Come on.
I would have filmed that.
How the hell I'm gonna feel that shit? I was praying that we arrived there safe and sound. Do you think I have time to take my phone and film? But I've got to say one thing: the guy driving dexterity was something else. Honestly, I've been with guys who drive fast, and I don't mind necessarily speed. I'm not a fan of it, but
I do.
I'm tolerant up to a certain level. But that I was like, no, I said, look, man, I just can't. We just can't. So we briefed him. Batman was like, yo, you're not doing this again, man. If we're in Europe, you'll be fired already. Yep. Oh, okay. Anyway. And he calmed down after that. But oh man. That was the first introduction was something else. And then it's like there's the whole mask situation as well, which is like, so you just arrived from Europe, you're wearing your mask, we're all wearing our masks, and we see everybody just like, okay. They're looking at us like, oh. I mean, everybody, most people. And
like, why do they
people
have
in the streets like we're the weird ones. Oh, okay. Well, it's okay. I prefer to be
like
weird than taking risks. But it was crazy, man. It was crazy. But I loved it. It was a dope experience.
It was not dope for me. I would have been pissed for a good whole day if somebody tried to kill me like that. So
the worst is that the guy didn't understand why we was stressed out. He was like, look.
Yeah.
He just looked at us.
It reminds me.
I don't drink. I don't do drugs. I'm cool, guys. Don't worry. And he was just like, Avril, quoi. Franchement, Avril. Les Dalton, Avril.
It reminds me of driving going between Praia and Tarrafal in Cape Verde. In Praia, on the top of the mountains, and on one side you have mountain going up, and on the other side you have just ravine, and like down there you have, I don't know, 20, 30 meters, and in small road, and instead of driving slow because it's super scary, these old guys like, and nobody's saying nothing. And at a point I just yelled, I got kids! I got fucking kids! And the guy was smoking his cigarette, and he looked at me like, então, que foi? I tell Beleza, I said, if you don't tell this guy to stop driving like crazy, listen, you have nothing on the side, and you have rocks that can fall from that side, and the guy's like, and I told him, if you don't tell this guy to stop, this was in the car. It was me, Ricky Man, George, his wife, he's like chorus, like the whole. Come on. And like nobody's stressed. And I told him, hey, listen. If you don't tell this guy to stop driving like this, I'm getting out and I will walk. I don't care. I will just wait. I will just wait here. Like, will you drop me somewhere and you send somebody to pick me up, because hell fucking no. And the guy was like, oh, I do this 10 times a day. I said, yeah, I don't want to be that time. Because there were cars down there. Cars that fell.
Those who missed the turn.
It's like, oh, I do this every. And I was like, no, I don't want to be that day. And no. And then after that, he went slower. And after that, I told him, I want to go back to Praia because you can go from the middle, and it's faster, or you can go from the side, but then you have to do the whole island, and it takes, instead of taking 2 hours, it takes 4. I was like, I'll take the 4-hour trip.
4 hours.
Oh yeah. Flat. Come on, find me an helicopter or whatever, but hell no. Until you build some tunnels, I'm not doing this again. Damn, that was crazy. No, I can't. No. Yeah, I can't. I can do that type of. I can't. We had the same thing in Ivory Coast. Same thing. From the airport to the hotel, they put us in the car. The guy was driving like sur la lagune, like crazy, and we told him, "Hey, slow down, please. I do this every day." Say, "Slow down, please. I do this. Slow down now, or leave us. You work for us. We are the guests here, and we're not in a hurry. So, half speed, please. We're not trying to die here. We're not trying to die at all. Damn it.
Like, yo, man, we're not here to die, bro.
Come on."
And it would just not enter his brain. Like, there's something that was just like,
They're so used to driving like that.
it was programmed. He was like, no. Enough. The cool dude, not as a cool dude, but we were like Fast and Furious. Relax.
People
Man.
are cool, but it doesn't mean that you have to drive like a mad person. See what I mean?